Hello, how are you all? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. I'm just gonna wait a little bit before I start talking. Like today, I really don't have a topic for today. I'll just kind of pick on something and I'll go on from there. Good. I know someone just pop in and out right now. Please, if you're free, join me and make yourself visible. Please. Let's talk on something. Yeah, I remember I saw something on Instagram a couple of days ago, and I said I was going to talk about it. I will show it to you, and I think there's a man who said was a pastor, I guess, or maybe he just decided to come online and do his talk. He said if your boss pays you at the end of the month, that you should say thank you to your boss. So I'll try to use this medium to treat 2 to 3 topics. But before we start, let me just wait for a few minutes and see if anyone is going to join me. I will be coming live on this channel more often, 3 to 4 times a week or more. I'll be doing a short live. I'm trying to work on my watch hours. So sometimes when I'm free, I'll just do maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour, depending on my how tired I am or what I can take. God have mercy. I'm trying to look for the post because I know I saw it on Instagram. It's hot, so that's why I can't even really put anything over me for now. Yeah, so the man, I think maybe he's a pastor or it could be someone who manages a company. he might have his own company. He said if you get paid at the end of the month, you should say thank you to your boss. And I'm looking at another view to it. Why should you say thank you to your boss if your boss pays you at the end of the month? Could it be that you did not work well, you don't deserve it, and he decides to pay you your full salary? Then you say thank you. Sorry about that. So yeah, could it be that life issue was happening to that person, and he wasn't too consistent at work, or he wasn't really paying attention at work, and the boss kind of understand, knows that this person is going through one or two things, and at the end of the month he didn't take the money, he didn't deduct his or her salary. Because if you know you're not consistent, or you're not concentrating, you're actually making a lot of mistake, you're being corrected and all that, you could have made up your mind that, oh, I know this month I just feel that they just give me something just to cover my transport fare, and so that I can eat, because I know I didn't do well. And at the end of the month, you see a full salary was paid, and you'll be wondering, with all this my mistake, with all this my errors, they still pay me my full salary. Of course, I think that is tenable, that you should say thank you to your boss for paying you at the end of the month. And also, for your boss to be maybe a reliable one, you could say thank you. You could try and appreciate your boss and encourage him, because him paying you your money, or she paying you your salary at the end of the month, also shows that she appreciates your hard work, and is still want to keep you. And that's also to ensure that you're still going to come to work for the next, maybe for the upcoming month. You will show more of your commitment. So yeah, I get it. But the way it sounded sounds like, mm, it's a privilege that your boss is paying you. Like, he can choose not to pay you. And I want to look at it from another side. Like, is this saying because it's a privilege for your boss to pay you, it means since he can decide not to pay you, there's nothing the government can do? Is this person talking based on the fact that he knows that the country is actually a lawless country? Nigeria has laws. It's just that the way some people handle it makes it look as if it's a lawless country. So is it capitalizing on the fact that if you just give the police or whoever some tips, money exchange hands, they can overlook what they are meant to face? Is that what this person is trying to say? I can't really see properly, because what did I say here? Okay. So could it mean that this person um is banking on the police or whoever he knows he can rob, that whenever he robs, he exchange and money exchange, and they will do whatever he wants, they will do his bidding? Is that why he was talking like that? Or he feels they don't deserve it? I don't get it, because at the end of the day, I expect a boss to also say thank you to his employee for actually being committed, and maybe whatever turnover you guys have at the end of the month, you can't do it alone. That's why you employ the service of those you employed. and they carry out, you guys work as a team, or they carry out what they were meant when they were given assigned to do. So you're paying them their wages, is what they worked for. It's not like you're giving it to them on a platter of gold. You're not giving it to them as undeserving money. Because if it's undeserving, yeah, you expect someone to say thank you. There was a time I wanted to treat something like this, like, um, should you actually even collect something that is undeserving? What are the undeserving gifts? So it's like grace is unmerited favor. Do you deserve it? Was it just given to you? So for the boss to expect his employer to come to say thank you for paying me. Do you guys not have a contract? You do your work at the end of the month or at the end of the agreed time. If it's 2 weeks, if it's weekly, you pay them their money. If you guys have a certain date that your money is being paid, some is paid every last working day of the month. You pay them their money. If there's any issue, let notify them. Put all those things in writing so that it can, once everything is documented, it's easier to refer back to it. So why should they come to say, "Oh, I just saw the alert of my wages and I am here to say thank you." There's nothing wrong if they come to say thank you. I think this also depends on the relationship you have with the person, because if you have a very cordial relationship, there are some people, they are workers, but they are like family, so they could discuss one or two things going on with them. If your salary is paid and they put extra on it, after finding out, oh, my salary was paid, but there's a bonus, there's something else, they say, oh, it's for you, it's just for saying, yeah, you could thank them for actually counting you part worthy of those people they could actually give a bonus to. You might deserve it, but say thank you, so that even that is encouraging to them that, oh, when there's a reason to boost some people, you are also the type that appreciate the little that's been given to you. One can appreciate the boss by maybe giving you tips of paying your salary when you know the salary is undeserving. It's not like it was intentionally that you didn't want to work what you were meant to do. Maybe because life issue happened. Some people are bereaved. Some people had an accident. Some people have health issue. They couldn't kind of commit to work as they were meant to or as they are contracted to. So, and because they make what their situation known to their boss, their employer, that, oh, this is what I'm going through, and they said, okay. You will even see some, they will keep checking up on you to ask, how are you faring? Have you been to the hospital? What did they say? Have you started taking your medication? Some will do a checkup. And at the end of the day, at the end of the month, they decide to pay you your full salary. That's one deserve a thank you. You deserve a thank you. Either you send it by text, a message, wherever, but you deserve it. Well, thank you. Even the boss, you will feel, oh, is a loss doing, or, oh, this person actually appreciate that I went extra mile, because they know they could have deducted the days you came in, how many hours you came in, and still give you your just those money, which you feel, well, you didn't actually work for it, but they didn't even consider the fact that you didn't plan it, something just happened and you had to stay at home, or you couldn't come to work because of maybe it's your child issue, and they decide that they just have to deduct their money. Fine. You might not be happy, but at least they still remember to calculate the work you have done. There's some organization that I heard in Nigeria. If you don't come for the specified time that was stated for the month, they will not pay you at all. It's not like they will pay you for maybe you came for 15 days, you didn't come for 15 days, they will pay 15 days. They will not pay you. So that means the other days that you've worked, it was just free. So these are the things that is being considered. So when you now see some that okay, they decide that they're going to pay you your money without you being um going to them to say, oh, pay me, I owe you, and you deduct it from my next salary gradually, that you're not discussing that with them, but they decide to pay you. You say thank you. Else, I do not see any reason you have to say thank you. I'm trying to see if I can find that message, and I thought I saved it somewhere. I will try and see if I can find it. Maybe it was a Linda Ikeji site that I saw it, because it was us sharing and discussing it. So, like I was saying, is the boss actually being cocky to be expecting uh the staff to come and say thank you because they pay them? If he's undeserving payment, yeah, well, human beings, if you just see them that they're just working normally, sometimes you might even need to ask that, have you checked your account? Did you get paid? If you say, oh yeah, and you can say so, and you don't think you need to say anything, or do you think you deserve that payment? That is understandable. Yeah, I found it. It's on Linda Ikeji's page. I'm gonna put down the caption before the end of the. As you can see, you say you're very ungrateful if you receive your salary and didn't tell your boss thank you. From what was said there, they say okay, is a clergyman, gospel Agochuku. He's actually a gospel person. I think I know the face. I think it comes to a stage in one's life that you begin to question in your inner mind. You begin to question their you begin to question their, I don't want to say intelligence, or their IQ, or the way they reason, the way they look at things, how they view things. Did they assimilate that thing well? Because some people don't actually think. Maybe if a thought just come to their head, they just feel like, you know what? Let me just say this thing out. Why some will have to, it takes time for them to assimilate things, and they will kind of assess it, look at weight left and right before they actually respond. But some, or bring it out. Some to just come out. What made this person to say this? Because I'm going to try to look from his own angle as well. Could he have helped some people in the past? Maybe people that he employed to do something, excuse me, but they ended up not doing it, or he sees them doing it sluggishly, and he paid them. He's expecting them to come and say thank you. When it comes to or towards the end of the month, the employer are always kind of a bit skeptical about should they pay, because they know money is going out from their accounts and they have to pay the employer. That's when the another mind will be telling them that, oh, that person did not do well, they didn't even deserve it, oh, that one. And if you listen to those minds, it will make you have more enemies, because your employee will not concentrate, they will not be loyal to your work or to what they are being assigned to do. It might be, there won't be any drive. There's no drive for them to want to carry on. They will prefer to do things. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. So if they feel you are not even showing that you value them as well, they will not put more effort to doing your work. They will do it shabbily. They will do it in a way of ogata ogauta akwe, meaning if the boss sell, if the boss no sell, as long as we have a contract, I've come to work, they must pay me by the end of the month. So yeah, it all depends. If it's undeserving salary and it's given to them, thank you is expected. We're human. Our body will be expecting that person. In fact, where some people will think it up to, they don't just expect the thank you. They want drama with the thank you. When you say, oh, thank you, they want you to say, ha, look, my boss, oh, I can't believe it. Oh my God, oh, they want that drama. That's the one. If they say just one of their staff that just say, "Oh, hello, sir," or "Hello, ma," oh, I just said I should say thank you for the gift for this thing. I know I didn't actually work full time this month, but you paid me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, they say okay, thank you. That's fine. That's okay. And the nurse is someone that came that say, "Oh my God, and start doing drama." They would like that one that did drama because that one showed the appreciation with Effizi and start praising them and be saying, after God na you, if not because of you, where would I be? This one, that one, they like all those people that will cite them. Mm-hmm. So what's the brain behind him saying you must thank if you're ungrateful. You're very ungrateful if you receive salary and didn't say thank you. Didn't tell your boss thank you. Could it be a life issue that he himself must have faced? Must he have, must might he might he might have seen one or two things from maybe people that he employed or helped in the past, and they don't say thank you. And what kind of thank you do you expect? There's different types of thank you. I've created two scenario of thank you, the way some people will come and say it. Some will just send you a message and say, thank you for the salary, I saw it. Yeah. But there are other types of thank you. What type of thank you is this person expecting, or what type of thank you is he expecting the employee to do? For what reason? What angle is he looking at the thank you from? Um, let me see if I can see some few comments that I can just read out, and we can move to another thing. Someone said the fact that he sees salary as a favor done to someone who earn it is a red flag. Anyone going to this church is on his or her own. You see, people have started reading the church to it because they expect that if you have walked the walk, why should you go and say thank you? These are the people that there are some people that if they pay you what you deserve, they still expect you to show appreciation or to start rolling on the floor, to start doing drama. They want you to worship them because they feel they are doing you a huge favor. So when I started from the beginning, I said, what kind of where is he looking at it from? Is it because is a lawless country? You know that if he doesn't pay them, they can't do anything. They can't sue him. The government can't take it off. And if someone wants to try to take it off, once the money exchange, and they will not. So why would they be saying this? He didn't tell us the reason. So look at this person that says the fact that he sees salary as a favor done for someone who earn it is a red flag. So it's true. If you see someone that's the kind of mentality they have, it's gonna be hard for me to say I want to work there because you expect me to keep coming to say thank you for what I've done, what I've worked for. So what if I now say thank you and that thank you is not is not is not accepted because you felt it wasn't thank you enough? What type of thank you do you need? Do you need me to jump at you, to go on the floor, or to scream, or no? The thank you, what kind of thank you does he want? So it's a red flag. You might do the first month, he says, you say thank you, second month, he might feel like, you know what, if he can decide to hold your breath. Some people will they will intentionally hold your salary because they need you to keep coming to work, hoping that, oh, they'll pay me tomorrow, let me go tomorrow. They'll pay me. That's how they will make sure you work till the half of another new month before they will pay you last month money. So you keep hoping for the one you have worked for. That's part of one thing that goes on in Nigeria. Is end of the month, people have worked their work, give them their salary at the end of the month or the first week of a new month. But some bosses, what they do is that they will not pay you until the another month, maybe on 20th. They keep dragging it. So you're almost doing. You must have done another half of another a new month, 20 days out of a new month before they will pay you last month money. They just keep extending it. So you're always hoping for, I hope they'll pay me for next last month. They feel they're smart enough, but if such finger are being pointed at them, such thing is being done to them, they don't like it. Let me read another one. This one say, as a pastor, if you don't thank your congregation for their offering and tithes, then you are also ungrateful. Because when I saw it, I saw it where they put that is a clergyman. Yeah. So once your congregation come, your church member come, you should be thanking them for doing offering, for paying their tithes. Yeah. So you must always be saying it each time you see them. And if it's at the end of the month that you want to say generally, but always say it because that's what is being pointed at. Someone else said, make I thank boss for receiving the money I worked for. Boss way fit no appreciate your hard work. Certainly. If only you know what it takes your boss to be on that level to employ people, and them, I bet you will always appreciate your boss when you get to that stage. You will understand these comments. I really don't understand what this person is saying, but some of them are like this person that bring out this topic. And I think some people decide to bring some topic up because you know what, they just want to trend, they just want attention like, remember me now, remember me, oh Lord. So it could be what someone else says. You Let me look at which one did I even read last. Salary and not a privilege, but the right of the employee. Thanking the boss is not necessary. You can appreciate them. You can appreciate them. You know, we got paid today. Wow. You know, thank you. It wasn't dragged. They appreciate you guys. It was well presented. Maybe to transfer it to you guys' account, or they give it to you guys in an envelope. Yeah, there's a way one can appreciate this. Appreciate them, but I don't think it should be something that it should they should be expecting all the time. That's why I just wanted to know what type of thank you are they expecting. Someone say, except your boss thank you for the work done. It's absolutely unnecessary. Unnecessary thanking him after he gives you money, your salary. However, being that Nigeria is a place where employees are treated like slaves, I suggest you thank your boss just for the sake of courtesy. That's why I said it, that is this person looking at this from the angle of, if I don't pay them, there's nothing the government can do, because a law abiding country or place will know that they will be sued. There will be consequence for them not actually paying the employee because um they are breaking the laws as rules as well. They know they could face a consequence for something. They could be shut down. They could be fined. They could be sent to court. But because they do not have that fear of, oh, this is going to happen, they feel they can do and undo. So to me, this what this person said at the end, I like it. Let me read it again. He say, accept your boss thank you for the work done. Yeah, the app is absolutely unnecessary thanking him or her after he gives you your salary, because you work for this for that salary, you work for it. You've done what you're meant to do. They need to pay you. If you go to a market and you want to buy gari, you got the gari has already been roasted. You say, give me 2 bowls, and you have to pay them. You don't expect the person to just give you the tutu boy and you're going free and they say thank you. No. So the person has worked the work, you came to pay buy, and you pay. You both exchange thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming to buy. Come next time. Oh, thank you for attending to me properly, or for the thank you for the good customer service. You both exchange the thank you, thank you. So, as he said, however, being that Nigeria is a place where employees are treated like a slaves, I suggest you thank your boss just for the sake of courtesy. Courtesy, yeah. This person said actually the boss should be the one doing the thanking and, excuse me, and appreciation of employees. Salary of the bride they pay to forget your dreams and help another man build his business. Someone else said the best thank you can give me as my employee is to do your bloody job, else I don't need your thank you. When I pay you, we had an agreement, you give me service, I pay for it. Neither of us is doing the other a favor. If you get a better job, you would leave, and is you if you mess up, I will fire you. Oh my god. If you messed up, if you get another job, you will leave. If you messed up, they will fire you. Why are we stressing ourselves? I think this person really don't have a point, except he's been beaten by people before, because he's not really actually coming out to say why he actually brought out the topic. Was he using that to pay attention to himself, to draw attention to himself, or I don't know, but it's quite funny to want to just say, oh, thank you, boss, for paying me my salary for what I've worked for. Yeah. If you take a bus or you call a taxi, if you call a taxi, some taxi, some will let you pay with your card before they actually arrive there. Some most of the this thing you are registered. Once they get there, you're the one they want to pick. They pick you. You're getting to the destination. You pay them their money. Then they unlock the car. They press the unlock button from their own side. So you call for the service, they deliver the service. Then you pay them for delivering the service. You both say thank you. If you like, you can pay them extra and give them some tips for drinks because they drove well. They were very mindful when they were driving. They weren't driving roughly, or they were chatting with you. Their company was okay. The car was nice. It was smelling nice and it was neat. You could give them tips and you say, thank you, thank you. Some will even want to know if they should come back and pick you when you're going back. That's kind of a thing. It's a service. So you appreciate the person, the customer, and the customer also appreciate you that you deliver well. You make them feel calm, you make them feel comfortable in that area, that their mind is not up or they were not bored. Yeah. So why did they say they should say thank you? I don't know. I'm gonna read 2 more comments, then we'll move on to something else. This person said, this doesn't make sense. Salary is earned. A laborer is worth of his wages. The boss isn't doing the staff a favor. With view from different angle. If the boss always say thank you for a good job done, then it deserves my thank you after salary. If he's the type that's appreciative, when you do something, he's always appreciating you. You're hardworking. You're good. You're this one. Of course, at the end of the month, when you get your salary and you see that, you say, "Ah, boss, I've seen my money. I thank you." You guys, friendship matters. You guys will, you're working as a team. Everyone is, looking after each other's well-being. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the last one I'm going to read. It says, in my opinion, the companies is established to achieve a particular goals which cannot be done by the boss, alone. It needs brilliant mind as a team to see things the way he sees things. If he can achieve this alone, then why should he hire you and expect you to thank him every month after paying for the value you are adding to company? Note, you pay to get this value too, which should be appreciated by the boss too. But I think instead of expecting thank you from your employee, let them pay back. Okay, I've got a call from my daughter. Let me. So sorry about that. So where I was, it says, note, you pay to get this value too, which should be appreciated by the boss too. But I think instead of expecting thank you from your employee, let them pay back by adding more values to the company to always stand out from your competitors. People will continue to give reason why. Why do you think I should say thank you to you? If I've done my job well, I'm not slacking. I'm not giving excuses. It's not as if maybe I was sick, I was bereaved, something happened that I wasn't able to deliver what I'm expected to deliver. Then what's the point of me saying thank you? Except you're the type that you're quite respectful. You appreciate me when I work. You appreciate my presence at your work, whatever I'm doing. Of course, when I get paid, I can say, "Oh, thank you." Some people will even get a thank you card and give you something. Some people could get you a wine once in a while. It doesn't have to be every end of the month. Like it's a ritual. Once in a while, you can try and appreciate your boss. Your boss too can try to appreciate you. Can say to you guys, "Oh, the lunch is on me this afternoon," or decide to get maybe contact the snack people and tell them to come and deliver maybe meat pies and drinks, to all staff. And you say, this is just a token, just to say thank you to you guys. That's you guys will say thank you because he appreciates you guys. You guys know that, oh, this afternoon we had a snack and a drink. It's showing appreciation. Some is towards the end of the day. They will do that. Some will just say, oh, that's for your drink, or just put something on the table for you guys to munch on, saying thank you. You guys are now saying to say thank you to him. When you see maybe the next day, you can still say, "Oh, thanks for yesterday," because you know that he appreciates you guys. So it's expected that you say thank you once your boss also observe or sees the work you're putting in. They don't see you as, I pay you, so what's the point? Just come on, do the work, and you start feeling irritated. They also paid for it. Some, going to school and all those times they burned the candle, they couldn't sleep well when they were doing the exam. It's part of the hard work they put in. So once they get employed, they're expected to be paid. They will do their job. Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't want it to go too long. I try and keep to an hour before, but I'll keep it at that for now. So let me know if it's okay for employee to keep saying thank you to their bosses whenever they pay their salary, every time they pay their salary, according to what this clergy has said. He said, if you are very ungrateful. He even used put very, you are very ungrateful if you receive your salary and didn't tell your boss thank you? I don't know. Does he say thank you all the time to his the one above him, his superior? Does he say thank you to, I don't know his journey so far. I don't know his journey so far and what he has seen or what people have done to him. What does it mean by people should say thank you? But I accept that people can say thank you only if it's undeserving. If it's undeserving salary because they had issue, they couldn't meet up to what they were meant to do or what they are contracted to do, you could say thank you because you were paid your full salary. Or the boss is the type that also kind of appreciates you, but it's not a ritual. When I mean ritual, it's not every time, every month, every end of the month they have to go and say thank you. Except the boss is always coming to always appreciating you, buy you guys drink, snack, get together every end of the month. You must do something that you guys always are. We don't know what our guys going boss is going to do this end of the month to answer. You'll be no maybe it's going to take you guys on a lunch day, or he's going to pay for your meal, or he's going to pay for drink, or he's just going to give you guys a voucher to just go and to get some things free from the store, from your for your grocery, or you will buy something that you take home and give to your family. Maybe it's a bag of apples. At least those ones you can say thank you. Is expected that you guys now know that, oh, at every end of the month after your salary is always giving something. So you guys already know you're gonna say thank you. Even at the month he did not do, maybe he was sick or he traveled. You guys will appreciate that. Oh, a guy's not around, the boss is not around. If he was sick, you guys would also still you will miss him that. Oh, if he was okay, we would have gotten something the end of this month, but because it wasn't okay, in fact, you guys will be praying for him to get well very soon. But aside from that, you don't feel a reason why you guys need to keep saying thank you. And too much familiarity brings insult. When you do some things too much, people don't even value you. They just see you as what is a call. So if you don't go to them to keep saying thank you, they'll even expect you to like, oh, what's wrong with this one? If I don't pay him or her, he or she will not have a hair to breathe. They start feeling entitled, they start feeling wanting to take the praise of God. They start feeling like, oh, is the salary that is paying you that is just if they don't pay you the salary, you cannot survive. This thing gets into some people's head that they feel they hold your breath, they hold your life because of salary. They know that salary means a lot to you, what it's going to do, but they would rather use it to punish you. Even when you make a small mistake, they will use your salary, they'll pend your salary for a while so that you keep giving them extra before they'll release the salary. As at that time, they are the one ruling. So you can imagine when they're sick or something happens to when life happens to them, their employee don't feel sorry for them. They just feel like, oh, okay, serves them right. Some will be happy that their bosses are not around for that time. They will like, you know what, God still keep him for the next 1 month. I want to have a rest. The type that when their bosses are coming, their heart has always doing boom, boom, boom. And you know what? Some human being, which are these bosses, they like when their staff are shaking, they are confused when they are coming, that they so some will start hitting, they don't even know if they are going left or right. That's what they like it that way. That's when they feel like, oh yeah, I'm a boss, I'm the boss, I control, I shake when I'm coming. Everywhere starts, everywhere scatter, palaba will start, wahala will start. Well, that's it from me, guys. Thank you, guys, for being here. If you happen to join this to watch this on the playback, please let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you can replay it for me, I will appreciate that. Like I said in the beginning of this stream, that I'm trying to work on my watch hours, so I don't mind coming and doing all the talking. If you're free, you join me and discuss with me. If not, if you can watch on the playback, I will appreciate that. And yeah, just remember to give the video a thumbs up for me. I will appreciate that as well. Thank you very much for your time. And I will see you in my next one. Do take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.